All right, we're live on YouTube as well. Welcome, Math Guy. Let's see where we left off. Oh, right, we had that ridiculous painted deck run. All right. Hopefully I won't have to use my brain as much at the end of this stream as I did for that Royal Flush run. Welcome, Oscar. Why did I draw so poorly? It's probably going to take two hands here. Nope. Well, yeah, probably. But we're in a much better position than if I had, like, chased the, pretty unlikely full house. I mean, what, am I not going to take it?
Well met.
Orion, thank you for the 4 months. Here, maybe look for the straight. Uh-oh. Okay. Still needs some points in the next round because we won. I think I'll take the fist here just to get some molt to make it through the early game. Let's do something like this. It's a lot of face cards, but Immolate looks pretty good. Raise Fist is good for early antes? Yeah, that's why we took it. See if we can get some hand direction here. What does our deck look like now? 4 kings, 2 queens, 3 jacks, and then a bunch of other stuff. Jupiter isn't great for, like, the raised fist starting point. So let's just do this. Maybe it was even worth selling these. Let's take a peek in here, see if we can get a hermit. Strength these. And then we'll grab the both of these. I think we can make this money back just with the hanging chad, hopefully. So far, so good. I'm gonna sell these. I'm not super high on either one of them. But rough gem with the hanging chad justifies the hanging chad a little bit. Let's take a peek. We need some more deck fixing. Jacks I have 4 of, so let's just do one of these, because that can get me value with the rough gem. Oh! Okay, well, where were you when we used that Immolate? I know this is going to be a bad hand, but I want to keep the diamonds. Okay, maybe I don't. Kenyo's a bit late, it's ante-3. What? Well, I guess I see what you're saying, yeah. Venus. Welcome, Lex. We can still make this work, though. We'll get there. It'll just take some time. All right, need to find a new source of flat malt. Oof. Thanks, I hate it. I'm gonna greet it. It's a really bad idea. There we go. It's a good pickup. Let's do this, actually, since we're gonna destroy probably all of our face cards that aren't jacks. And also possibly even our jacks. This will be good for the future. Let's take a peek. No hung men for me. I think I have a lot of 10s, don't I? Nope, I destroyed some. Now we have a lot of 10s. Probably want this voucher too, even though it's kind of expensive here. We've got one more round with a rough gem at least. Two pairs leveled. Probably should have played one earlier. In my head, I'm still like playing around the non-existent raised fist. Jeez. These jokers are not good. Okay. That's very good, though. I don't know how I feel about the stuntman here. I could sell the square man for the stuntman. And like try and push, like I need a source of flat malt. Yeah, I think it gets us through the early game pretty quickly now, even with the, especially with the Canio pickup. If I can get any source of flat malt here, we'll be in a pretty good spot. Maybe not any, I should. They seem really bad. This is like, this was part of the concern of the, sure, of the stuntman pickup.
Hello again, Roffmeister. Finally beat Black Deck on Gold Stake with an eternal even Steven. I wanted to thank you for the guidance.
Hey, you did that, not me, so congratulate yourself. Good job, 4 in a hand. 4.5 for the bits. But anyway, the concern about Stuntman wasn't so much like drawing a hand, because my hand is pretty unimportant with the jokers that we have. It's more like in the tarot packs for the Canio, it's pretty disruptive, so that was my hesitation. I just made everything red. 2 more rounds with this. What happened to your hand size? Stuntman happened. Three of a Kind is one of my highly leveled hands. The anti-voucher is too risky in gold stake? No, they can be useful, especially if you're like trying to scale something, but that's not really what we're aiming at right now. And like they just have trade-offs that you have to consider. Yeah, losing that molt is kind of a pain. So just hit 3 of a Kind. Please give me money. It's the second best thing, I guess. Very nice. Never punished. What would I have been punished for? I think we can probably make 2 of a Kind. Or 2 pair, rather. 2 of a Kind. Okay, we're getting close to the point where I want to get out of the Stuntman. But not quite there yet. A lot of 10s. But Empress is very strong with the Hanging Chad. Might have to burn some discards here. So I'm sorry, Ramen. But you're also just not terribly important for this run. Hate to break it to you. We've got Canio. Welcome, random. I mean, most things are better than that. That's not necessarily included. Okay, that probably wins the run. So I'll just go ahead and take it. I don't necessarily like a half joker, but I think it's good enough here. So we want to level up pair. Where we are able. Money? Hmm. Pluto's also pretty good. Money? No money. Money? Money. More Pluto. This is bad, but I'll take it anyway. Let's just play high card. It's the safer bet. I would have hit the pair. Just go high card. Lean into the, yeah. Well, only one of these is playable with a half joker. But depending on what our last boss is, no, that's not important. Let's do one of these into high card. Money? No. This time for sure, though. Told you. I was looking for a glass face card, so getting that jack is pretty good. Mercury is fine here. I'm pretty unlikely to hit 3 of a kind with no discards and a tiny hand. I don't think I have enough lucky cards for that. Banana. Not only do I not have a lot of like cards in hand, but I don't play a lot of cards, so I don't like see a lot of my very much of my deck like at all every round. So like playing around things like lucky cards, I'll buy these. And that type of stuff is probably not the best strategy here. I will make some more glass and steel. Those are both pretty reasonable. I don't want to hit either of those though. I wonder what that is. Okay, maybe this will break. Nice. Yep, it's a good voucher. It's a good tarot pack. What now? Thank you, 72. It's actually fairly close, I think, between Ramen and Stuntman. There are a lot of really bad hits. The correct play is just to ignore it. I think we sell here in case we get Yorick. Give us a trib. Trib would be horrendously bad here. I have 1 king and 3 queens. Because this is foil, I probably can get out of the stuntman if I decide to... Yeah, let's do this. So it's going to be a bit expensive. But getting those extra levels on Pluto is really good. Because we're not going to actually get Yorick online before the Acorn, right? But yeah, we are. We'll be fine. Perky will be the worst hit, or Shiko? I think they're all pretty poor, like Yorick included, at this stage in the run. So I don't think there's a meaningful difference between most of the options. I think Yorick is probably the best just because it ends up being like the same thing as Ramen, but we get our discards back. I think Yorick does maybe give us a little bit of like something worth playing towards in Endless though, so we'll keep it going just because of the Rick. Let's murder those 2 to death. Can you stay winning? What's some money? No. How about some money? No. It is pretty easy to discard for Yorick because it matters so little what card we play. Would plus 30 levels to high card be worth? Yeah. Yeah. I think so. You'd like free up the stuntman slot as well. And solve our pretty low base. Like, our base mode is such a concern that we took a half Joker, so. What about pairs? Nah. We don't reliably make pairs, or we would have to, like, discard it inefficiently for Yorick in order to do that. And I've invested a substantial amount into Pluto already, and we have Observatory, so it's just a better hand right now. Just play one card and hit the money. Wow. Yeah, see what happens when we just get an ounce of flat molt. So that would be the main benefit to skipping. Okay, we can strengthen the 10 so that we can murder them later. It's a lot of money. On a card that wants to be played. York's actually kind of popping. Again, I'm just living through a flat molt problem right now. There we go. That's like a huge, huge difference. Did you also skip for like $200? I mean, yeah, probably, but I think that would be less necessary than like the additional Pluto levels. Chips are at 125. Honestly,
Have you tried Peglin? Pegging is so much fun.
oh, I agree. I've played a lot of Peggle and watched a lot of Doug playing Peggle, so I know how fun it can be to both peg and get pegged. But I haven't tried Peglin yet. I've heard a lot of good things. I'll probably give it a shot at some point. This is Flat Molt and it's Giga Chad, so let's do that. Now the uncomfortable thing is that like this messes with the symmetry of this, which is unpleasant to my eyes. Oh right, we have a bigger hand now. Give money. Yeah, so maybe those chips are a little bit more valuable than I thought. Should have used this sooner in the round. That helps. Yeah, Pareidolia makes everything face card, so every card that dies then boosts Canio. Same thing with, like, it makes it all viable with Yorick or Photo Chat as well. Canio is any face card. You're thinking of AAA that cares about kings and queens. Oh, right, my Joker order sort of matters. I was just trying to go for the aesthetics. It actually kind of matters, I guess. Let's play this for the money. Don't know, like, it... Very, there's such a small difference putting the Canyon, or the Yorick over there. We just had a lot of steel in hand that time. Kenyo and Ricky. Yeah, I've been getting a lot of both of these recently. And this is like the second run in a week or so that had them both together. Okay, we don't win from here. I think I'm out of glass. They're best friends? Yeah, you might be onto something here. Alright, prepare your 07 machines. Pretty strange start that we had. But It worked out. Holy. Holy! Once again, we die rich. Not Rick, but rich. It's so sad when one dies without using the double tags on this deck. I mean, it just demonstrates how bad skipping is, right? Like, I don't think I got offered a reasonable skip choice that I could take. So, what are you gonna do? Plasma balls. I just need one spade here. Let's just take that. I've been punished. Money on Plasma deck is very beneficial because you can get the score pretty easily. How about a jack? This should do it. Second econ joker, but also not a good one, and I do need to find some form of point scoring soon. Wow. I'm rich. Hopefully I don't die here as a result of being too rich. Okay.
Well met.
Dragon, thank you for the sub. Look, it's not great, but I'll do it because of the meme. Yeah, we'll go SpongeBob mode. Probably should still only play 4 cards here. I think we're dead though. Let's ramp the pants and not the square, just so that we can have a better chance at surviving. That was close.
Well met.
Acro, thank you for the sub. I mean, it's the only choice. Okay. Just get chips, forehead. Hey, that's what we're doing anyway. Probably should have bought that blank voucher, knowing that this was on 2 pair. This wants to be held in hand. I mean, that sort of wants those want to be held in hand as well, I guess. But I still just, like, don't like it as a joker. Let's do this instead. I don't need to buy that now. Hello? 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 Unreal. Okay. Take another blue seal. 2 pair scales reasonably well. We have one already. Maybe I should just look for the second blue seal. That was silly. Uranus. No, the needle was not a concern there. We'd already checked to confirm that we could beat it pretty easily in one hand as long as we make a 2 pair. My God. Eventually we need to get the golden joker out, but it's doing some decent work for us now. And see you later. More blue seal. More Uranus. That gives us a good pivot point into Molt. We can get out of the Clever Joker and the Reserve Parking eventually. Fortunately, we are just stuck with the Square Man because I did the funny. But I have no regrets on that one. Money. Okay, that's decent for reserve parking as well. Holy. How do you deck fix for a 2-pair build? Largely the same way you would for like a like 4 of a kind or 3 of a kind build, right? You just give yourself 2 options instead of focusing on one number. But also you don't necessarily need to do that much deck fixing to make it work. Because it's a pretty easy hand to draw. Very nice. Kill off one specific card? Yeah, that's, I mean, effectively what building towards, you know, 1 or 2 cards does anyway, right? So things like strength are pretty valuable. Isn't the Constellation good, or Supernova good if you wanted to pivot out of the plus 80 chips? Not really. 11 Molt is not that impressive. Yeah, I'm finding that there are fewer and fewer instances where you, like, want a supernova at all. What I do want is to actually get offered standard packs so that I can ramp this hologram. But that's not going to happen, apparently. Strength is not bad for, again, working towards 2-pair. Guess we just can do this. Okay, I think being at a place where just two pairs gets us there is pretty good. Gives us a little bit of time to get the linear scaling going. I don't understand. Seems fine. I think I'll just sell this to guarantee that we get the interest. Probably should have played my first 2-pair first, just to see if we got the money, though. I would have sold it anyway because we didn't get the money. Skip. Let's just go next. First hand is drawn face down. I think the 2 had the purple seal. It also has the blue seal, unfortunately. Okay, this is not ideal. Might be dead here. If I don't hit a second 2-pair. Well, I've become deceased. That's a shame. Having to burn through my discards like that, it was really unfortunate. I should have just taken like a gamble line maybe. $18 spades, 14 hearts, 7 clubs only. 9 sevens, 7 nines rather. How many queens are we looking at? 2 queens? Not likely to hit. We would have. Alright, unfortunate not to get through in one, but 5 jacks. Guess we're jacking it. Hexonk. Oh, we got one of those things. Boom. Didn't kill any of the face cards. He's cracked. How does he do it? I need a good scoring face card. Uh-oh. Just give me a heart, please. I was having flashbacks to the other day, trying to draw hearts when they're extremely likely. Like 1 strength would have been so good here. Just need a little bit of deck fixing and we'll be online. That certainly contributes. Might as well. Can just sell out of it.
Streamer is jacking his 9s. Typical Thursday.
Yeah. Sounds about right. Thank you, Pythias. I think I'd rather go like this. Just in case. Yeah, we have maybe more 9s on the backswing. Or I'm just dead. No, we're good. If we take that temporarily. Seems like a good idea right now. Got a lot of spades still. Only have 110, unfortunately. Or nines. I'd be so scared to buy family so early. If it weren't erratic deck, I wouldn't. But also, like, if I don't take it now, there's a good chance I won't see it again, right? I was on a hunt for strength targets there, and then I didn't find them. It's good econ. So I can start maybe spending. Yeah, get another 10 in there so I can strength it. I think those are a little too weak. Nice. Should have been more patient with that strength, I guess. The abstract joker's actually pulling a lot of weight right now. Let's pare down our deck some more. Skip these. I sell that. But I think the abstract joker is too strong to pass up on right. Wow. Oh. Terrible positioning there. Smiley face. Nope. Keep going on a hunt for those, for additional jacks, and I just can't find them. Nice. Riffraff can give any addition, yeah. It's fine. Still have 3 jacks left. absurd draw. Let's take a peek in here. I should have taken the Fool in with me, but Hogman is probably one of the best options. Any jacks? Yeah, I'm gonna take this. I think it's just good enough. I think there's a good chance these will win, but I'm not confident enough to just throw the hand. Isn't it better to go for 10s to avoid the plan, or is it irrelevant? Well, I started with 1-10 in my deck, so that's a bit of a problem. And on top of that, I have a polychrome photograph, which is one of my best jokers. So, as is frequently the case, context is important to consider. Boy, not saving the strength for this is really coming back to haunt me here. Hey, welcome X.com, the everything app. The money from Cloud9 will hopefully get me to the deck fixing that I desire. Cool. I mean, at this point, even pairs can be good with a photo Chad setup. It's just on a hunt for the money there. Jacks. Oh, that's a huge jack. Unfortunately not for this boss blind, but long term. I don't mind if this breaks. Go for the money here. Wait, I discarded a jack somewhere? What's wrong with streamer? Is he stupid? I just wanted to get the lucky jack, obviously. I'm sorry that you can't see the lines like I can, chat. First time playing Balatra? Yeah, it's true. That lucky card really helped pay off here. wheel. I don't know if I want the strength necessarily in that pool. I'll take some more 9s though. Nice. Vampire and didn't even flinch. Vampire isn't good here. Just because the retrigger effects want enhancements. I just need to find the jacks. I don't know where we went wrong here, but I don't need the steel in hand. I just need one more jack. Is it too late to start working? Let's, yeah, I think we can work towards 5 of a kind. Wow. That's a lot of money. Well, we'll just get both. Let's do this first. And do this, see if we find a tarot card that we want for the Fool. We did. Venus. Check for jacks. Got another one. Okay. We are online with the 5 of a kind now. Jeez, this certificate really wants to come back to play. Huh. Actually, I like that better here. Just cut everything that isn't a jack or a 9. What, fixing the deck? I'll take one of you. More tarot cards, more good. There we go. Now we can bring you back into the mix. Might as well. Just go next. Well, this is kind of annoying. King and a jack. Excellent. No! I have 11 9s in my deck. Let's get the grib grabber. Still do have 110 and 0 8s. Thank you. I don't want to dilute my deck. That kind of defeats the purpose of what we're aiming for here. Baseball card doesn't hit anything. I think it's more reliable to keep the Cloud9, actually. So what are we looking for? That's my boss blind. Filler. Shouldn't matter. We can just take this into the boss blind and that will be fine. You try for a flush 5 build from here? Nah. I don't think there's time to set that up. It's already pretty limited in terms of like the setup for 5 of a kind. That was already a bit of a risk, so I'm just going like 5 of a kind. We talked about this extensively yesterday. 5 of a kind is just a perfectly fine hand to work towards. These are all terrible. Like, if anything, I might just go back to 4 of a kind. It's the better hand right now because we've gotten more planets off of it. It's decent money, and it's like we have a... yeah. Basically, the glass replaces the photograph there. Game really wants me to take a hologram, but I really don't want it, even though, like, yeah, we have the scaling potential with it here. But then look at this trash. Flush fives are fun, but they're not worth the risk reward most of the time, IMO. I mean, it depends on what your goal is and what your potential setup is. There are a lot of times where it's the hand that you want to work towards. But again, we talk about this a lot, and you're probably tired of hearing it by now, but the margins are so thin on gold stake that you can't always take the time required to set up a flush 5 build. And by the time you do have the means to do so, you already likely have a hand that is better situated for continuing the run. So it's not that there's a risk reward for setting up a flush 5, it's just that it often, by the time you have it set up, you're not, or like it's too far behind the other hands that you're actually working towards to justify it. Same applies to a lot of times a flush house or straight flushes in some instances, both with the issue of straight and flush. Now, obviously, you get the benefit. The trade-off is that they scale faster. But so that's something to consider as well. But you just don't necessarily always have the time to set them up. Put it on a jack because we discard everything that isn't a jack. You tend to want to put steel and gold on things that you don't want to discard, even if it doesn't seem optimal. Honestly, it's not great, but I've been looking for something to pivot into, especially with the Sure. Especially with the Violent Vessel coming up.
I disagree with what you're saying based on me playing the game less than you. I have no basis for my viewpoint, but I am going to share it in chat as if I am correct.
Yeah, average chatter experience. Thank you, Sean. Or I've been reading your name wrong this whole time. I'm sorry. Shamu MD. Thank you for the bits. If this applies to everyone, you're welcome to correct me if I butcher your name. I'm sorry. Why not get rid of Smiley Face? Well, Smiley Face is like the main thing that justifies a Sock and Buskin, right? Like, Sock and Buskin otherwise isn't very good. And I don't think we really are at a loss for money right now. That said, Smiley Face isn't strong here and is probably next to go. It's just... Here, without the econ support, I don't think we take a Constellation. I don't want to roll that hard. I have one piece of glass, otherwise that would be kind of tempting. I'll just find a Lucky Cat. That will actually be our Smiley Face replacement.
I didn't correct it because now you can keep calling me Sean and it will confuse people.
Well met.
I can do that. It just reminds me of that... What game is that from? One of those, like, narrative storyline games where... Like, the man's just screeching about his son, and he's just yelling, Sean! Sean! I love that video. I think about it all the time. Heavy rain, thank you. What am I doing? Sure. I don't think I need a strength anymore. We'll take that hung man though. Yeah, I'm gonna play this and just make sure that we hit our jacks. So that I can get more lucky card triggers potentially. Hello? I'm just practicing for the eventual Lucky Cat. There we go. This also justifies the Sock My Buskin. Somehow Alan Wake and Heavy Rain are the same game in my head. Look, you might catch a lot of flack for that, but like that's only because people don't want to admit that you're correct. Nope. Where cat? Only time hit the road might be useful. The problem with that is that I don't want to discard my jacks. I want to hang on to them. I say this gets to ante-10 big blind. Nah, we're a joker or two away from this going to the moon. Aren't we? I'd take an ecto here. Glass can be a big deal. Trio's good. It's perishable. Rental, it would be fine. Perishable, nah. Okay, Sock My Buskin is next to go. Maybe Trio if we get a cat, specifically. Just because we want the sock for the cat, if it comes to that. Can start strengthening these now that we're out of the Cloud 9, I suppose. It's probably greedy. If I weren't confident that I could just win with a 4 of a kind here, I would like have not kept the 10 here. More jacks. More Planet X. Whee! This is free. Spades are debuffed. Found my spades. Hey, we got $23 on one of those. Yeah, that's like, we can get through ante 11 with the glass. Okay, Temperance is anti-stonks now. That's still the best option here.
Love your videos, Roffle. Have a good stream.
Hey, thank you, Astro. Astro Dongus. Appreciate the bits. It's free. Water, kind of annoying. Start doing some more strengthening. Oh, Pog, Baron! Baron! Hermie. Pretty good. No cat. More glass is good. Take more lucky cards as well. Smiley face. Huh? Huh? We could do it again. We've already had that meme successfully, though. Is that one chatter that said this dies to anti-10 big blind? Look. We don't need to call out people just because they make silly, uninformed, wild predictions like that. Especially when this is clearly going to die to the anti-10 boss blind because we whiff on our draws. Any sensible person can see that. Back. Look, it is a chatter's God-given right to say the dumbest possible thing at any point without having to, like, I don't know, be held accountable to said thing. Because this is America. And as a streamer, it's my job to make and say the dumbest possible things. And then complain when people call me out on it. What if the chatter isn't American? Look. Nobody that is an American isn't that, like, confidently wrong. I'm sorry.
Well met.
Lars, thank you for the sub. My boy. Other countries only think they aren't American? Exactly. They aren't American yet. Polychrome? Blueprint? Well, we are probably dead next ante, it looks like. I haven't really been paying attention. I've just been yapping, so I'm just going to send a hand like this and not think about it too much. Maybe, actually, with some more glass, we can get a billion. So we'll want to hang on to the sock my buskin then. Money. And find ways to get more glass. I'll pay $20 for glass here, if it keeps me alive a little bit longer. I'll buy this, but I wanted to preserve the death in the Fool, if at all possible. Roffle looks like Homelander? What, you say one... like, broadly offensive imperialist statement and people start accusing you of being Homelander. Oh, reading the boss blind explains the boss blind.
Well met.
Tyra, thank you for the 6 months. What if we simply don't play a 5 of a kind, though? What, pray tell, does this look like? Pretty good, it turns out. Oh, hey, that hit $1 billion. So 3 glass is what we need? I don't think we need more jacks. I think we need more glass. Specifically glass jacks. Clubs being debuffed is actually kind of a problem. Steel is less important than finding more glass here. $15 billion. Another $20 glass? Yeah. Venus. It's very expensive, but it helps me hit my glass harder. Oh, you're just a little bit too late. I've already started going glass mode. People everywhere have been calling me Mr. Glass. And by everywhere, I mean pretty much just in chat. I think 3 pieces of glass was already just fine. Lost another one. Gained another one. You're also just a little bit too late. Spade live, that's all that mattered. Yeah, I can just bring a suit change here into the boss blind as well. Easy. Lord. Let's just send one of these to get the money. I don't want to unlock Flush 5 here. This is way too late for that. I think we were at like 4 billion with this type of hand previously, so just send it. Hey, finally none broke. Most played hand is 5 of a kind, but it simply doesn't matter because we are about to die. More glass, though. See if we can get another thing of glass. I really want another justice. So I think I'm just gonna roll down aggressively to find the justice if I can. Like, oh, wait a minute. Wheel me? I think with this much glass, this is the line. Did lose quite a lot of glass, though. It does have the potential to keep the run going. Ripped it on some glass. It's another thing to strength. I don't have anything to get out of that. That would be pretty good, though. Alright. You. '07? Why are we '07-ing? What? Are we watching the same run? Yep. Mm-hmm. Excellent. We are dead next ante, unless we get hieroglyph. Oh! Jeez. Huh? Yeah, the problem is I am running out of glass. It's worth it just to farm some money. So that we can find some more glass in the next shop. Just looking for strength there, unfortunately. I only have 7 bits of glass left. Regressing towards the mean, I suppose. Just looking for death and justice, but neither exist, my god. How about a strength here? No. Here? No, but that's pretty good. Does positioning really matter if you win in one hand anyway? What positioning? Certain positioning absolutely matters. Send this for money. Rip. Lost 1 piece of glass. I should have looked for a fool first, because I had a death in it. Oh, this is bad. Well, we probably die here. Hope for the best. Yeah, we're done. I don't think there's any way to get a full hand of glass anymore. Could use the world. I guess I could have, yeah, but I would still have to get extremely lucky to get a, like, I need a full hand of glass to win, and this would at most reveal 3 things. Right, so like, sure. What does that tell me? Tells me that this wants to be up front. Still not enough. And even if the glass were in the back, it wouldn't be a meaningful difference. It's just a horrendously bad boss blind for me, unfortunately. Still, made it to the anti-13 boss blind. That's pretty good. Certainly better than anti-10 big boss They're a big blind. I'll be right back though. I'm gonna get some more water and we'll keep doing some runs. All right, red deck time. Nothing we're skipping for. Should be able to hit this flush pretty... I don't think that wins in one, does it? I don't know. Okay, it does. It's pretty good. What? Okay. I was gonna have to call my lawyer there for a moment. Okay, so this is good for a few rounds. Gets us our money situated, but we do need to find a replacement for it soon. That counts. Does mean I probably don't need to buy anything else. Shakode again. Who invited that guy? That's what I'm saying. Okay. Kings. Let's go and sell the popcorn since it's quickly becoming poopcorn. Long term, that's pretty good once we're like chock full of kings in the DNA. Nice boss blind you got there.
I invited him, my bad.
Come on, man. Expected better of you, Shamu. Sean. I still say Shiko should, like, re-trigger all cards during the boss blind or something. Okay, so we can turn it into, like, one of the most powerful options in the game instead. Might be a bit of an overreaction. Trying to see if I can get a fourth king here, because I think that might be necessary for not dying. It was. DNA needs something a little bit more than what we had there. I see the full house. That doesn't win in one for sure, so there's no reason to take it. Just go lust mode for a bit. I blame Shiko. Yeah, it was definitely his fault there. I agree 100%. I would not have an estimate for my win rate on Gold Stake. Anything that I would even estimate would... Estimating percentages like that is more misleading than helpful, so I don't know. So, I think it would be irresponsible to do is the main thing. Things that have re-trigger effects in case we get a Bloodstone. Oof. More sun. Looks like we want to go hack if we have the opportunity, or would have a slight preference for hack. I get in tarot cards early. Cool. I'm sorry, what? 19 hearts and not a single one present here? Guess we'll just change those suits. That was really unlucky. I think I'll just take the $7. Ayo. Don't need perfect value off of this, do we? Probably should have played that 4, though. Yeah, this will be much better at least. But that was poor first hand. Welcome, Den. Boom. Boom. Could go Mars mode eventually since we have the 4s. More Taros. Really don't like Raised Fist with a flush build, but haven't really seen much better for this yet. Oh, I had a flush. No, it's fine. We were just playing for the Raised Fist. Need a source of strength. I would love like a telescope. Decent Joker. I don't know about decent, but potentially good enough. Which way, Western man? 5 4s versus 20 hearts. Let's go heart mode still. The downside of going for hackable hearts is that it kind of leaves the Raised Fist a bit stranded. Jeez, I don't know why that scared me so much, but I almost jumped out of my skin. Thank you, P, for the membership. I don't know, I guess I forgot I was live or something for a moment there, but... Alright, you? There we go. Guess you. Please come back around. I have to send this, even though it's ugly, just because of the way that this boss blind plays out. Okay, those are both good anchoring points, at least. Should be fine here. More money, I guess. Hey, you're welcome, puppy. Yeah, we needed a good joke. And I'll buy this because I'm irresponsible with my money. Nice hearts we got there. There we go. Okay, wait, this is actually like a good hand now? This is an absurd draw. Do you ever take throwback? Occasionally, it's just like generally not very strong because I don't think skipping is often good. So like maybe it gets to 1.5. which is not terribly exciting. Bonana. I think I have enough hearts to make Burnt Joker good there. I'm having enough difficulty drawing my flush to begin with right now. That was quick. Goodbye, Michael. Hello, Cavendish. More hearts. That's pretty good with the Lusty. Compared to everything else that I've been offered right now. It's a pretty bad boss blind. They really pronounce Michael. Yeah, of course, how else would you say it? Hopefully it takes this one. Nice. More tarot cards. More money. I'm gonna take it. Just in case the Bloodstone comes back around. The main thing Raised Twist is doing for me right now is just getting me chips, and that's fine. I will accept that. Here he's doing pretty good work. We're fisting rather hard right now. Oh, nice position, idiot. It's fine, we need 300 chips. Finally a Jupiter. Take an 8-ball for a bit. this. Oh, positioning here. I think I need the money. Gonna hurt if we lose, but I think we die if we don't get the money here anyway. Yeah. Here's some money for me. I need to roll down because I am very weak. Okay. I desperately need to roll down. I have died. That's a shame. It's painful. 300 chips. These are decent diamonds. Should be good. Early constellation. I'd honestly probably say no if it weren't on yellow deck. And I can buy this. Guess this is worth. Okay, now we just need to get our econ going. Jeez. Well, the planets will be affordable. Let's take a peek in here first. Sure. Okay. Go next, buy the voucher after we finish accumulating interest here. I think it's a 6. 6 of clubs. God. I need to get out of the misprint quickly. Not because it's bad, but because it's annoying. Look for Hermit.
Played 120 games /15. Just watch you now. More fun.
Hey, welcome, P. Hope your luck turns around soon. Alright, I'm gonna need an econ joker to support this rental, most likely. How about an immolate? Go take this with a hanging chad. That's econ. Unfortunate, but better than not hitting it at all. It's too expensive. I can't take 2 eternal rentals right now. Good draw. It's good. Guess we're doing jacks now. Only one hand type. Let's just do pair. Does anyone else feel Constellation scale's way too slow? Context is important. It's if you have a strong econ, it's one of the best scaling jokers that you can get reliably. The issue is that it requires a hefty, like, monetary investment. That you don't always have the time to work towards. Oh my god. The lucky cards do be luckin'. Hologram greater than Constellation IMO? Sometimes. I don't think they're directly comparable. You take them at different situations. Or at least I would recommend doing so. Make more jacks. Or get a death. I like this as my deck fixing. Gold stake a lot more winnable now. I haven't tried since the rework. I don't know that it's... I wouldn't call it easier necessarily. Maybe a little bit. But it's like... the strategies that are available to you are a lot less narrow. Like, previously, you were pretty much locked into only playing basically things 2-pair and below in a lot of situations. And you couldn't, like, for 2 reasons. First of all, you didn't have the extra hand size, so -1 hand size is pretty detrimental for making anything like straight and above. And also these hands benefit immensely from like planet scaling, which was locked out because of the increased pack costs. So it feels like a harder, more in line with like every other stake in Balatro, just harder. Whereas like once you got to maybe like purple and orange stake previously, it was just kind of a roadblock where you have to completely shift your strategy. The Wii's back, but I'm out of, or I'm light on 2s. Any tips for a black deck? Lots and lots of patience. I might get that voucher, I haven't decided yet, but we will see. Concern? No molt on that? Okay, we're fine. This does unlock the Temperance since we took the double clearance sale. So it might be worth hanging on to. Honestly, it probably does a lot more than the misprint at the moment. I do not like any of these. Not a huge fan. It's pretty good. I think I'll just take this because I don't really like my jokers right now. Other than, like, those 2. Yeah, we were discarding clubs, but... Just do this. Because that's a lot of money. Let's do this because that leaves us with a king and a jack if we need something on the backswing. We don't, because I hit the molt. Bonana? Take that for a chance at the phonograph or the Cavendish. Oh, right. I forgot we unlocked that hand. $23 is a lot of money here. Thanks, Egg. Like, yeah, I pass up on 2 planets, but I probably make that up just by being able to roll here. Yeah, there's 2 planets already. One more roll. Go next. Doesn't matter whether we play the high card or the flush, we're going to win in one either way. Bro thinks he's still part of the team. My least favorite boss blind. Whoops, that might have won in one. Yeah. That's fine. Not taking a negative rental here. Sure. Bro. Well, I don't really want that right now. Five queens, I'll take another one. It's lucky already. And this pays the rental fee on the photograph. If only this weren't perishable, man. Poor trading card. My god. Bro. I might take the glass off of that just so that I can play it short term. Because it's really good with the hanging shad. Interesting. There we go. See, it was just so that I could get the money. Calculated. Alright, we probably do need to get out of the $34 egg at some point. Deja Vu is really, really good with photograph. And it's like probably the hardest thing to get. Because it's only accessible in like spectral packs. Whereas additional copies of it are very, very easy to hit. That's see, this is what I'm talking about. Why like context is important when comparing hologram to constellation. I don't want a hologram here because I want to keep a small deck so that I can make the hands that I'm looking for that involve the photo chad. So blanket statements like photograph is better or hologram is better than constellation aren't really applicable in most cases because this is like a hologram starter pack, but it's also not good. Wow. Double molt there is huge. Finally, Michael's gone. Been waiting for that. Now we just opened up a new Joker slot. Venus. Venus. Bars. If it weren't, like, perishable is fine. I don't think I want the, Not great for the boss blind, but... Probably now justifies letting me keep the glass on this. Opinion on red card, Bellatrix University really opened my eyes on it. I've been super high on red card since the changes. Once they made the packs cheaper, it made red card exceptionally good. Okay, I'm just gonna take the coward's line now. But it was already pretty strong, like, on lower stakes runs. And so once you got the packs down to, like, the same cost as lower stakes runs, it improved red card. I feel like I've heard this exact conversation about Bellatrix University and red card before. Well, yeah, because when I raided them the other day, we had the same conversation. I want to go 9s or 10s to jacks if I can. Strength 9? Why would I make such a bad play? Guess we're doing this now. We're just going queen in. Hello? Money? Thanks, egg. Maybe a fool. Yeah, welcome, Ty. Man, I'm gonna miss you, trading card. But also, you're kind of a concern for the boss blind, so... Huh. 07s to egg. You have served me well. Oh, 07s to Cavendish. You literally just got here, but you served me well. It's simply too good with the DNA. So, like, DNA was the other option to sell out of, and that was just not going to happen. We win?
Well met.
If you blueprint the holy light, do you have to buy it?
Yeah, but only the first time. It's a buy one, get one free kind of situation. Thank you, the weirdest one. Great googly moogly. Like we do it, right? Can blueprint copy DNA? Yes, but I don't want to play DNA into the needle. Oh my god, this is the most important strength in all of the world. Now I just need a suit change for that. And I can buy this because I don't care about Constellation. That frees up a lot of econ for me. This is just ideal. Whee! Okay, what I really want is to find that Red Seal Queen. That one, yeah. So it's possible we're doing diamonds now. Give money. Boss blind shouldn't be a problem. This should be on the photograph, but no, it's fine. Just because of the extra lucky card hits. Don't have to buy every one of those anymore. I don't think like, my deck fixing is sorted. Ideally. I think that'll score enough, right? Just take the money. Is there a world where you sell DNA before the invis? Thinking about it, I don't know that I will, though. Just because, like, it's not that bad of a hit, especially going into this boss blind. But it's something I will think about. Okay. I thought about it. World's worst, there we go. Temperance just dropped. Okay, this is what we want. Okay. Nope. So these two were queens. Two rentals is trouble. It's 3 rentals. But I've got a lot of money. Wait, I took the wrong card. It mattered a lot. This isn't great because it's always just going to hit a high card, right? Brainstorm is pretty much all we're looking for here. It's fine. Is that series coming back to haunt me a little bit? I'll probably still buy the voucher just because eventually we will get out of DNA. That's a lot of money. Oh, right. We knew that was going to happen. I should have bought it. It's cat time. Game really wants me to go flush house, but I really don't want that. Come on, bro. You make one YouTube short about how this boss blind doesn't do anything, and it takes offense. Yeah, we got ourselves a heckin' chonker in waiting. Flush house? I guess just you. Thing we didn't go hearts, I suppose. Or at least not fully in on the hearts. Did I hit the money shot there? Definitely hit something. I mean, it's kind of sketchy that the Lucky Cat is eternal, but I guess we're just committing to it because it's fun. But we're not like a lucky card build. Even if it might look like it, we're just trying to ramp the cats so that it can be valuable in the late game antes. I think the only thing right now I sub this out for is Brainstorm or Sock and Buskin, because Sock and Buskin is reasonable with the cat. We finally hit the blue seal. It's going to become increasingly difficult to do. But I am happy that we did, because we're about to hit a flush 5. There we go. Those are the lucky hits we desire. Long term, this is good, but I don't think we're there yet. Bro's obsessed with me. I'm telling you. Should probably just take the Plutos there.
Well met.
MMR 10X. Thank you for the 2 months. Well, we found all our hearts. Okay, I think our deck fixing is largely to the point where if we see something even just reasonable, like another invisible Joker, we absolutely sell out of the GNA. Especially with that discard voucher. And this. I'll take a tarot card enabler. Should be fine. At what point would you take idle? I'd consider it right now, but I don't think it's reliable enough. But I would definitely consider it. $6.5 on the Lucky Cat. It's kind of slow. Came pretty late. Could consider suit changing to hearts just in case we get either Bloodstone or like a boss blind, because we've already passed the head. Wait, I didn't copy that correctly. Brain malfunction. Lucky Cat's at ×8. That actually is meaningful for like potentially being a better copy than the photograph long term. I actually got up there pretty good those last 2 hands. I'll do it. Start making hearts. Would Oops All Sixes scale the cat faster than Sock and Buskin? Sometimes. Alright, I know this is bad value presently, but I do like the idea of making more hearts. So I'm gonna go for it. Only got one hit in there. It's the downside of the play I made, I guess. We're just dead here. By hearts, for the many reasons I just explained. But it gives me bloodstone outs, and we pass the boss blind associated with hearts. That said, I think we are often dead here. So for that reason, we'll just stay in diamonds. Maybe I shouldn't have even, like, gone for... the DNA value here. Yeah, we do get through this ante. Probably dead soon after that, if I'm not able to get an abundance of glass. These are terrible. That doesn't help me. Gotta go for a flush 5 again, unfortunately. Nice. They don't have that much time to find like a replacement Joker for the DNA. Pog Baron Pog. I think we can beat this boss blind though. Probably does require me to not get DNA value here though. So copying here, it's 3, 4 doublings. So that's 2 to the 4th. Which is 16, so it's slightly better than the cat right now. I think even if we find glass, we're still just dead. Could potentially do something. I need it to happen right now. Yuck. Edge. Oh. We're gonna be dead anyway. That's funny. But also, we're just Omega dead even before the boss blind. Average anti-12? Yeah, anti-12's got hands. We can die rich again, though. It's too harmful for our score. I think it's the red seal is the reason that the blueprint is worth on the photograph. GG, though. Showman came along for the ride for some reason, but it was fun. What Joker would have helped there? Another copy of Chad or Photograph could have. Blueprint or Brainstorm, obviously. Like, there's some things that could have gotten us there for sure. Alright, I'm gonna get some water, and then we'll be right back. Alright, time for some green deck. gross hand. That makes it a little bit better. But we're coming up a little bit short here, which is really unfortunate on green deck in particular. Wait, why didn't I just play the aces?
Well met.
Definitely too toxic. Thank you for the warning and thank you for the sub. I'll do it again. I think we just want to flush here because that has a high base mult, whereas like 2 pair. Well, I would have hit a full house. That would have been good too. Okay.
Well met.
Phantom Raccoon. Thank you for the sub. I think we just use it here. It doesn't get a whole lot of value because green deck. Roll once. Just give me the diamond, man. Come on. Okay, that works too. It's even better than a flush. It's just using the discards were kind of expensive there. Too many face card runs? I mean photograph? What am I supposed to do? Not take the point scoring joker that's offered to me in the first shop? Would you instead prefer that I play poorly? I'd like to take both of these together, but... No, thank you. Jesus. Already paid for itself. It's kind of expensive though because green deck and discards. Not bad. Really want this tarot pack. Sort of money positive. Netted me $1. There's a little bit of tension between the Midas Mask and, like, what our deck is actually trying to accomplish. in that it's looking to, like, play the face cards. First two jokers of the day were on White Stake were Plasma deck, were Baron and Mime. I mean, you might be in trouble in other situations, but the fact that it's on Plasma deck is probably pretty good for you. So good luck on the good luck on the run. Guess we're doing jacks now. Huh. Finally, we got some Midas Mask value. Jeez. Could strengthen that into strength 10s into queen or jacks. Problem is, I am not strong yet. I think we can go 3 of a kind. Venus mode. Take that. That blue seal could make a huge difference. Gross. We might die here. Look for the blue seal. Look for more jacks. We are just not yet very strong. That could do something. And hit the wrong cards, unfortunately. This, I think, might be a money positive discard if we hit. It was. No, keep you. I don't want to play a full house here because I want the blue seal on Venus. Deja vu on that king for the inevitable Baron buy. We are not buying a Baron. It's not what we are set up to do. Order. It's good. It's desperate, but it's good. I think we actually probably just sell that. Oh, good lord. Thank you. Surely this saves me, right? The riffraff has not been super kind to me just yet. Okay. It's a good voucher. Just focus on jacks. No Venus, but we'll go with Mars. Alright, you and you need to go. Just need some reliable amount of molt here. Just farm the, there we go. Like I really just want to get the blue seals here. Holy. Got any more jacks for me? No. I don't think I can add non-jacks at this point even. I don't think I can afford this. I need strength to survive. That's a really good hit. We're just trying to farm this to pick up a Chad, ideally. That's not bad. That draw is. Okay. Let's just hit it. Get some decent chips from the Sly Man. Uh-oh. Let's get the one Venus here. Don't want to risk it too much. Venus. Venus. Oh god. I think we just send it. Yeah. Can't be too selective with the grave kind that we're playing here. Unfortunately, that 5's a little gross, but just gonna send it again. 07. Why would you think we were losing there? I don't want to buy that because it's perishable. Let's make some cuts. I mean, that's pretty good. I didn't put that steel in the right spot. Those are useless. The hallucination's pretty fine. I sold. That's a misclick for sure. Embarrassing. I don't even have a telescope, do I? A little late for that. Riff Raff, I need you to do better, man. No. You. It's an awkward situation. Just have to hope we hit one of these. It's gold, not steel. It's very good. Can help me out in a pin. Ugh. Oh my god. Seven jacks. Sure do hate the flint. Very happy to make it through because so much of my scoring is centered around like the base molt. It's a good discard pickup. One of these days, Riff Raff is going to hit the Chad or the Cavendish at this point, and I'll look like a genius for keeping it around for so long. That's not bad. We don't need pay money to maybe hit a blue seal. I think we can afford to. We did miss though. Can Riffraff give uncommon or rare jokers? No, it specifically says common jokers. Fortunately, the main joker we're looking for is common. It's not very good. Duo probably is. Grimbo. One of these. I don't think that's what we need right now, especially as an Eternal. Got enough sketchy Eternal Jokers as it is. Even with that being on 3 of a kind, I'm just going to hold out hope for a Chad. If it hits off of this, it's also still on 3 of a kind, so. What a bad draw. My god. Hello? I have to hope that this is a 3 of a kind. It's not. Jeez. Oh wait, I have another discard left. Oh my god. Throwing. Through. Yeah, this would have been a run. A win. I just botched it. I should have put the glass in there as well. There's a lot of things I could have done better there. Alright, we'll do one more. That was a bad run to... We can't end on that. That was just me being stupid. Jeez. Take this for a bit. Oh my god. Oh, I was on black deck. Oh, we're running that back. That was just Omega dumb. I got caught in the Matador value. Should check the boss blind. Throwing again. You are welcome to stream and I will raid you and we can see how you do. That's a good pickup. Buy both of these, then try and find some econ. Yuck. Grimbo's pretty bad on black deck. I just need something with Odd Todd. Should be fine. Every good run needs a rare Joker? It's not how this game works at all. Fortunately. Just need to hit those sevens. Or aces. It's a risk. Should've just played some high cards. Alright. That was a mess. We'll do one more magic deck run. But my brain is kind of fried. It's been a long week of streaming already. unfortunate. My god. We are dead. Hold on. Let's make the funniest possible play here. Okay then. Egg. I think this is just a sincere skip. We might as well skip here. Just so that we can try and make it through the first ante. We added a jack to our deck, right? Yeah. Nice. Okay, I do need to get my money up somehow. This is a good start, but it doesn't auto-win. It's just like having a bunch of naked jack of spades isn't that great, or jack of clubs. That could save me. I'm gonna look for money here. Okay, that might have kept the run alive. Come on, I have so many clubs and... Oh. Oh. That is just absolutely heartbreaking, man. So this is 7. Eight, 16. $22. 22 times 15. It's 330. Nowhere near close. This is 60 times 10, 16. I'm gonna be so close. Oh no. This is gonna be so depressing. $960, I'm 40 chips off. That's so frustrating, man. I mean, I did literally everything in my power to win this run. It just, I drew just unbelievably bad in the worst possible spot. Like a pair of not hitting a singular one. I've made a jack every single time. Hitting the steel jack would have won. There's so many things that would have won here. Like almost every single draw that I could expect to hit. Even just like one extra skip on the red card, if I hadn't gone for the temperance value, that would have won. All right. This is going to be a mistake, but we'll do one more. I'm like omega tilted though. I'll take a droll joker just to stay alive. The clubs are letting me down again. Okay. Droll is quite good early though. Because we have telescope and that's going to be our main source of scoring, we're going to be opening a lot of packs, so I like the hallucination even as an eternal. Okay. Nice 50-50 you got there. I'm gonna skip that one because I want to be interest capped. It's a pretty unfortunate boss blind I've got coming up. Temperance. Okay. Wait. We're just not getting the death here. I should have actually put it on the face card because of the business card. I will probably want to pick a direction, and there's a good chance that I will want that direction to be Bloodstone, not Baron. Has hallucination hit once? There we go. I gave this on earlier. Oh, that's right, yeah. I just need to hit the hearts. That's why. Okay. Sure. Another rare Joker, maybe? Whee! Okay, really bad boss blind for me. Decent draw, though. I don't think I can farm Wii right now. I just need to hit my flush so that I don't die. And pray to the Bloodstone gods. Oh my god. We're dead. GG. The Baron was bait. I can't do that anymore, man. I'm so tilted from those final few runs. Like, we had a good start to the stream, but man, those last 3 runs were just infuriating. So, I'll be back tomorrow. Thanks for watching, and we'll probably go a little bit shorter again. I've, again, been putting a lot of hours in on stream, and I shouldn't. I guess it deteriorates my play as well as just leaves me kind of exhausted afterwards. Thanks for watching, though. Like I said, I'll be back tomorrow. YouTube video will be up in about 45 minutes. So look forward to that soon.